Hello, friends. I am Gerrick Angel, and I am here to invite you to dream bigger, vibe higher, and watch it happen. Dream bigger, vibe higher, and watch it happen. And it's my intention to bring to you small practices that you can incorporate into the life that you already have now. And these small practices will make a profound impact on your ability to manifest the life that you really want to live. Now, I recently did a series on self care, which is really soul care, because what we discovered through the series is that the soul is a part of us that's easy to ignore. The physical self gets our attention. If you cut your finger, you're going to do something about it. The emotional self, if you're feeling bad, you're going to say something or do something about it. But the soul often is referred to as a still small voice, this knower within that wants to guide and direct you to something better always. But we forget to pay attention to it. And so, through our series on self care, soul care, we discovered it's very important to pay attention to those little calls of the soul. And the whole point of it was to come up with small practices that can contribute to self care and soul care. One of the things that I mentioned in one of the videos, or one of the practices that I talked briefly about, was shopping. Shopping. There's this term out there called retail therapy. And I wanted to go a little bit deeper about this idea of retail therapy. Is shopping self care or is it not? Well, it's not a simple answer. It's important to go deep when you ask that question, right? Because shopping feels good in the moment. But when we're talking soul care, we want something that is an investment in our future happiness. So it's not so much about that moment. It's about, am I investing in future happiness, or is this just a quick fix to make me feel good? To be 100% honest, if it makes you feel good, then it's raising your vibration. But let's look at it. Once I raise my vibration, what am I going to do from this place of vibrating higher? Am I going to keep spending money? Or am I going to recognize that I've got what I need already? Now it's time to continue to open up to what is trying to emerge in, through, and as my very life. So, again, the question is, retail therapy, is it really self-care or is it not? And it's important in each and every instance. When I feel like, wow, I've had a bad day, I'm going to go shopping and buy myself things. Am I really healing something, or am I hiding from it? Am I hiding from the feeling that a transformation is trying to take place and I don't want to go through it, even though it's the transformation that I've been praying about? Or do I look at it straight on and go, wow, I'm feeling something. I feel like I'm transforming. Oh, yeah, I've prayed for change. I've prayed for transformation. It must be happening now. Wow, it feels kind of uncomfortable. Is it discomfort? Is it the discomfort of growth? Or is it a sign to stop? You really have to ask yourself those questions, because discomfort does not necessarily mean put the brakes on and stop. Any growth involves some discomfort. When you grow from adolescence to adulthood, remember, your joints hurt, your voice does strange things, your emotions do strange things, but it's necessary in order to go from adolescence to adulthood. There is change taking place, and change often feels uncomfortable. Am I healing or am I hiding? Am I trying to stop the inevitable change? Am I trying to put the brakes on when I set an intention? Am I trying to put the brakes on when I already prayed for something to happen and now it's happening and the discomfort of the growth is scaring me? Or can I go, wow, this is part of the process. This is good. Again, shopping in and of itself is not bad. But remember, we don't want to hide from our growth. We want to embrace it head on. And so when we're not feeling good, it's important to kind of go, what is my soul asking for right now? What would make me feel better? And when I ask that question, then what happens is I get in touch with, oh, yeah, I'm growing and it feels uncomfortable, but this is what I've asked for. So now my next prayer is, let it be easy. So I didn't run out and go shopping. Now I can shop because maybe while I'm shopping, I'll have some inspiration, but it's important to ask the question, okay? So we're not trying to hide, we're trying to heal. So again, be aware that sometimes you don't feel good and you want to run out and go shopping. You don't feel good and you want to go out and have a drink. You don't feel good and you want to take a pill. Let's kind of ask more deeply, what does my soul want right now? And again, sometimes going out shopping, 10 minutes of shopping and finding a nice book or a nice candle can raise your vibration so that you can hear better. But sometimes it's just escaping. So the important thing is, if you are going to go shopping and consider it a spiritual practice, first of all, ask the question, what is my soul looking for right now? And the next thing is this act an investment in my future happiness? Or am I just wasting time and money? Again, the point of my self-care series was to look at practices that don't require a big investment in time and that do not require a big investment in money. So if the investment in money is too big, if I'm spending hours and hours and hours shopping mindlessly and buying stuff I don't need, I'm probably hiding from some growth that's trying to take place. And so, more important than shopping, I need a moment of stillness so that I can ask the question, what does my soul need right now? So, yes or no, it's not a yes or no question. Is shopping a spiritual practice? Is there such a thing as retail therapy? It's not an easy yes or no question. What it is, it's a lead in to the next question. What does my soul need right now? And if you continue to ask that question, you will continue to get the guidance. But the important thing is to follow the guidance, listen to the guidance. And that only happens when you get still for a moment. Because I got to tell you, between the television, the radio, your friends, billboards, advertisements in the mail, things on the newsstand, shopping will always be calling your name. But God is that still small voice in your head that you can only hear as you're tuning in. Let's tune in on a regular basis, whether you call it prayer, meditation, taking a deep breath, whatever you call it, do it for yourself throughout the day. If you don't already meditate, it's okay. You're not required to sit in silence for 40 minutes at a time. But at least gift yourself a couple of minutes, maybe the 5 minutes when you're eating breakfast. Commit to yourself that I'm not going to go by a drive-through and eat breakfast in the car today. I'm going to have a piece of toast and a cup of coffee at my kitchen table by myself. And I'm not going to go through the list of things to do. I'm not going to check my social media. I'm not going to check my email. I'm just going to listen to see if that still small voice is speaking to me. That will guide you, and that will let you know if the actions you're taking are truly investments in your happiness or time wasters. So, most importantly, the reason I bring you this practice is to invite you to dream bigger, to vibe higher, so that we can watch it happen. Dream bigger, vibe higher, and watch it happen. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'd love it if you would subscribe to my channel so that we can continue this journey together. In fact, after you subscribe, there's a notification button. And if you press that notification bell, the moment I post a new video, you will be notified so that we can truly take this journey together at the same time. There's something more powerful. It amplifies when we're doing it as a group. So I'd love it if you would subscribe and hit the notification bell. Hit like, give it a thumbs up if you love the content of this video. Most importantly, comment. Let me know what works for you. Let me know what doesn't work for you. If you have an idea for a future video, put that in there. I'd love to know where you're from, so put that in the comments as well. Also, share this with your friends, whether they're local or whether they're in other states or other countries. Just share it. And in fact, if it's beneficial to you to read this comment or this content in Spanish, it's captioned in Spanish. I have friends in other countries that Spanish is their primary language. And so they get to hear me in English and then they get to read it in Spanish, and that's helpful. So know that it is also captioned in Spanish. Most importantly, just remember to dream bigger, vibe higher, and watch it happen. Thanks so much for watching. Have an absolutely gorgeous day, and I will do the same. Bye-bye.